Hey, what's up everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tamara and I run the beauty and travel blog LOVEROFSHADES.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that notification bell and then also subscribe to this channel. Therefore, you are notified anytime I drop a video, which is normally once a week. So today I'm looking a little crazy. It's like an incomplete look, but it's for a good reason. I want to show you guys how to make your eyeshadow pop, especially if you have problems with your eyes such as like deep set, sunken, hollow, dark eyes, etc. You could still make your eyeshadow pop and make it look really pretty, and I want to show you guys how to do it. All right, I will be featuring a few products. Some of them you guys seen, some of them will be new to you guys, but you guys are in for a treat. So if you are interested in learning how to make your eyeshadow pop, especially if you have dark eyes or problematic eyes, or if you just want to learn how to do a really pretty eyeshadow look, then stay tuned and I got you. Okay everybody, so we're about to get started, but before we do, I just want to explain something very quickly to you guys. With the exception of my brows, I have no other type of product on my face, and I did that for a reason. I chose to do that because I wanted to show you guys about my current eye condition. I have deep set eyes, also known as sunken eyes, so my eyes are more sunken back into the socket, which makes it give a hollow effect, which is why it's dark around the whole socket instead of underneath like my under eyes like most people have. If you've been following me, watching any of my videos, etc., you know that I am a self-proclaimed raccoon baby. I was born half raccoon. That's why I got these dark eyes. It just is what it is. Okay, so now since we got that out the way, I want to explain to you guys one more thing, and that is the items that you'll need to achieve this look. Now, no matter what, if you want to get your eyeshadow to pop, it's best that whatever primer, or not necessarily primer, the base I mean, that you're going to use is as light as possible. The lighter it is, the more that your eyeshadow or eye pigment will pop on the lid. Okay, so here's my three favorites, and I could use them at random times. I don't use this one as much anymore, but you could still use it. It's a great option. This is the Milk Jumbo Pencil, and this is by NYX Cosmetics, and it's like literally a white pencil like this. So you could put it on your eye and then blend it out and then start your eyeshadow application. My two favorite when it comes to concealers or liquid bases is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Fair 00, and this is stark white. Or I also like to use the P. Louise base, and this is in the color Rumour 0, and this is also a stark white, as you can see right here. As I like to take it, place it directly, oh, let me zoom in, sorry. Place it towards the bottom of the upper lid as possible, kind of spread it out as you guys can see here. And then I like to take my concealer brush and blend it out. So the first color that we're going to go ahead and take is this color Splash. It's a really pretty orange down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. So I'll tag my video in case you need a refresher on brushes. And this is what we're going to use. It's called the packing method. So this is where you simply don't want to blend out right away. You just want to put it where you want it placed on the eye. So we're going to use this as a nice transition color and a crease color. So this is actually more towards like a pinkish orange side, but that's okay. Okay, so this looks crazy right now because we just got like literally this like pink orange color just across everything, but trust me, like I said, trust the process. So I'm going to take this Neo Blue right here, and I'm going to take my pencil brush. So again, we're going to use the packet method. We're only going to focus on packing this onto the outer V. So like right here. All right, so we're only focusing on the outer V. Now I'm going to take another blending brush, but this one is more, how can I say, pointed or tapered. And I'm just going to, in circular motions, buff it out strictly onto the V. Now also too, please note, as you can see, it's still showing up quite pigmented, but be careful about how much product or shadow you're putting on the eye, because anywhere where you can see the base that's bare, you know, that's the most pigmented that it will show up. But when you're placing shadows on top of shadows or product on top of product, it can be not as pigmented as it would if it was going strictly onto the base, okay? So in circular motions, I'm just going to blend this out, lightly blend this out. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Right now we have like that, it's not even an orange, I thought it was an orange, it's more of a pink color, a pink on in the crease. We have that deeper bluish purple onto the outer V, and now we need to focus on the inner portion in our actual lid. So for the inner portion of our lid, I want to use a really light color. I'm going to use the only yellow in the palette. It's called Lemon Drop, and it's this color right here. But before we do that, I have a little tidbit that I like to do, and it's not even a trick, it's just something extra that you could do. So what I'm going to do is take a concealer brush real fast, and just focus it only on the lid. For the inner portion or anywhere on the actual lid, you want to use a flat eyeshadow brush. This one is by MAC. This is the 239S for synthetic. You could also use a natural hair brush, but you want it to be flat and you want it to be a little dense. You don't want it to be too rough or too hard, because although the shadow will go on, it won't go on to where it's a seamless blend, and you want a seamless blend. So what you're going to do, this is where the packet method is very important, you guys. You want to sit there and put the shadow on top of the flat eyeshadow brush. You don't want to put too much, and this is where you want to pack. You're going to take it, I'm not spreading it, I'm literally packing it on top of the lid. I'm going to use this color here. It's a really deep blue. It's called Yacht Life. And I'm just going to use, sorry about the fuzziness. I'm going to use the other side of the flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to put that more going towards the outer V's. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm taking my smaller tapered blending brush, and I'm just blending out that Yacht Life and Neo Blue that's on the outer V. I'm blending it a little bit going towards the crease, going towards the inner portion of the eye, and just blending it out overall. We're going to do the to avoid the demarcation in a second. Okay, so this is what we have so far. As you can see, the colors are quite pigmented, they're quite bright, but I want to show you guys how to wrap up the look doing your lower lash line. And I always recommend when you're doing most eye looks, but especially a really bright eye look, that you do your lower lash line. So believe it or not, in my personal opinion, that's when the Milk Jumbo Liner comes in handy. So what I'm going to do first is just line the lower lash line with it. Okay, so I know I look crazy right now, but I want to explain what I did off camera. I went ahead and put some concealer underneath. I'm just focusing on my eyes, so I'm not going to do my whole face right now. And then what I did was I took that Jumbo Pencil by NYX and I just brought it down just a little bit and blended it out with a dense detail brush. So what I'm going to do now, I always love, for my personal opinion, for my lower lash line or my lower lid, use a detail brush. So I'm just going to combine some of the colors that we have on top, on the bottom. I'm going to do this Party Drip. It's kind of like a neon pink. And I'm going to take my detail brush, make sure it's not too much product, and I'm going to blend it out underneath. All right, I'm back. So what I'm going to do, like I said before, is I'm going to take this really deep green color. It's called Squad. It's right here. And I'm going to apply this towards the outer V and just blend it out with that Party Drip a little bit. So I'm just literally taking like a small tap, and I kind of just want to smoke that out. Okay, so this is the final look. Now, of course, you know, if you want to finish out your eye look, you could put on liner, you could put on mascara, you could put on lashes, etc., etc. This tutorial is strictly to show you how to make your eyeshadow pop on your eyes, especially if you have deep set, sunken, dark eyes, hollow eyes, whatever it is. If you got dark eyes or problematic eyes, this is to show you how to make the eyeshadow pop. Even if there's nothing wrong with your eyes, this is to show you how to make eyeshadow pop on your skin. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope I broke the steps down enough for you guys to follow along and understand. But of course, if you still have any questions, concerns, comments, etc., got confused about anything, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because listen, I'll be working hard for my videos. Go ahead and give me my little like, okay? While you're going ahead and giving this video a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. While you're going ahead and subscribing, go ahead and follow me on social media. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the username Lover of Shades. I'll also have a blog, LOVEROFSHADES.com, where I cover all things beauty and all things travel, so go ahead and check that out. I'm going to be putting some new content up on there soon, and I think that's about it. Again, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the continued support. God bless, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye.